up here on Highway 38. They supposedly opened it. I just saw a bunch of contractor guys go by to pick up the highway guys, so I think they did open it. I'm a little late. They were supposed to open it at noon up here by Hart Bar from the Hurricane Hillary, Tropical Storm Hillary, when it hit us. Undercut the road up there, the upbound side. We'll go up and take a look. You can see some of the fall color, even though a lot of this is burn scar. I saw there was a lot of oak leaves and Angelus Oaks coming through there. But it's a nice day. It rained, what was it, Thursday? I got 0.61 inches. Mika, friend in Forest Falls, he got, I think, 1.5 inches, which is pretty good. The second storm's supposed to roll in tonight. The snow level, oh, look at the skid mark there. Snow level was up 7,500 feet Thursday, so they got a little bit of snow up high. Big Bear is making snow. They started last week, or this week, or like Monday, Tuesday, it got cold enough where they were making snow. Coming up, they had, they're still putting in culverts up here. Here's some oak leaves here. Got the yellow. Just south of Angelus Oaks, they, two places they had a flag man. They're working on the culverts, putting in bigger culverts or installing them from the El Dorado fire 2 years ago. They're still getting, they're trying to let those culverts, make them bigger, and if it didn't have a culvert underneath the highway, they're putting in culverts, trying to keep the highway from getting blocked. But it was only like a minute. They only stopped us like once. The first one they didn't even, we just got waited through. The second one we stopped for a couple. Oh, there's some boulders. Yeah, watch out for the boulders up here. But that wasn't too bad. They were above doing. We might hit some flagmen up here, but I think they're working south of Angelus Oaks. But they shouldn't be up here tomorrow. This is Friday. They've got a Revel race. They call it the Big Bear Revel Race, but it's actually starts in, I think, Mentone. Comes up to Jenks Lake, or starts in Jenks Lake and goes down to Mentone. They're going to have like one-way traffic in a lot of places. So tomorrow, like 7 to afternoon, it's going to be kind of iffy getting in and out. What that guy's doing there? He's playing with that lock. And as soon as he saw me, he stood up and walked away from it. I want to go check that because you don't look like a construction guy. Get his plate. How you doing?
Good, man.
What's going on?
Good.
You work here?
Yeah.
Who you work for?
Riverside Construction.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I know. I just parked the traffic truck right there.
Okay, thanks. You said the right name. He's parking his truck right over. It seemed kind of funny. He must have been setting the lock when he came out. It just seemed kind of funny that they get broke into up here a little bit, so trying to help them out by keeping an eye on who's going back in there. There's some yellow, looks like oak leaves up there. The other thing was they usually had those lime green or lime or flow orange vests on. That's what kind of threw me too. Was, oh man, oh, caught a rock. Wow. I don't think it cracked the windshield. Wow, that was a pretty good sized rock. I haven't been hit in a while. I don't think in a long time up here. Woo! I've already got a cracked windshield. It's getting ready to take it in to get it fixed. I got caught a rock on the freeway about 3 months ago, and it's slowly spreading out, but that one hit right in front of the camera. I don't know if you saw it. From what I saw, it looked like about a golf ball size, but it came down from up above. Wow. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was more scared from the whack than I was. Yeah, good thing it didn't take out the windshield completely. I'm trying to see where it hit. The camera's blocking my view. I see someone like on the freeway, you'll see where the rock goes right through the windshield. Yeah, that's what. Do you remember the fire when I was coming down a couple times? When they had all that rollout, the logs and the rocks were coming down, the El Dorado fire. I kept forgetting my helmet. That was the reason why I wanted to. That was the reason why I wanted to wear that helmet. Because the bigger one would go right through the roof. Like that ups truck that got hit. There was rocks as big as footballs that went through the side of his truck. Oh, there's a nice oak tree right here by Cedar Falls. Yow. And that was just a single rock. I looked back, I didn't see anything else. It was just one little rock. The rain tends to knock them loose, and wind, or they just slowly the erosion. That's why you'll see rock, laying across the road all over the place up here. Even before the fire, there's always been a lot of rock. More down by Angelus Oaks, below there. But that place where I just was, it gets rock occasionally. That's why I don't like the steep, like this place like this where it's steep and it's rock. It tends to, you can see on the side where Caltrans has scraped them off. You see some of them as big as bowling balls. It's like, yeah. These porta potties are for that race. They got porta potties all the way up and down and the race is going to go down. I think they're going to finish at the soccer complex on Dearborn and San Bernardino. So tomorrow it's going to be a mess if you're going to try and get on Mentone Boulevard or around the soccer complex. That race goes all day, I believe, till the afternoon. So get it done. Well, this video won't get uploaded until later tonight, so I can't warn you to get everything done now. But it's so nice up here. I got 55 on my truck thermometer. It's kind of a nice crisp. I got a t-shirt on, but it's a little chilly. There's that riprap they've been putting down. They got little lay down yards over here to the side here where they store the equipment, and looks like that's where they were storing the riprap. They're using that riprap up on Mile Market 35 where the road collapsed. They're using that to protect the bank right there, the big boulders like you see like on jetties in the ocean. They put that riprap there we'll go up and take a picture of it, shoot some video. Stetson Creek is closed now. She thanked everybody. That last weekend was her last weekend. They opened up for the canners and the pie makers. I didn't make it in. I should try and go down and see her. That looks like Edison guys here. Or Edison contractors. Now, I think Esplin, I think that's a tree guy. Look like Edison though, with those trailers with the wiring. Yeah, this is Barton Flats. We're getting into Barton Flats. Coming up on Barton Flats, but a lot more oaks over here. See the yellow and orange. We'll go down Jenks Lake Road. That should be some pretty good oaks. Jenks Lake Road west. And these oaks there's coastal oaks, there's black oak. What other oaks are up here? I'll have to ask about red oaks. Back home in Missouri, Midwest, Iowa, Arkansas, we had all kinds of oaks. We had bur oaks, pin oaks, white oaks, black oaks, red oak. I think there was a yellow oak even. Let's see, that's 6. Pin oak. I said bur oak. Yeah, a lot of deer season just ended here, so hopefully the deer they're calming down a little bit. Let's see if we can't see. I haven't seen. I forget the guy's name right here. I met him that owns the cabin. I met him during the fire right there. I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder how he's doing. I forget his name. An older gentleman that he has that cabin right there, where the turnoff is for the hiking trail there. Okay, look at the oaks. Trying to spot a deer out here feeding in the acorns. That's usually what they're feeding on now. Is a lot of the acorns are down. What else they got up here to feed on? On some of my trail cameras, I've seen them. This winter brought up a lot of this last rainy winter. Brought up a lot of new grass. Grasses. They're still munching away on that tender green stuff. So far, I don't see any cracks on the windshield, thank God. Of course, I can't see it completely because the phone's right in the way. You see deer in here during the middle of the day. What time is it? Yeah, 12:30. Sometimes they'll get up and go get a drink or go feed a little bit. I've seen them right here by the camp. They got an archery range right over here on the right. These hay bales, and I've seen them right in here. Don't see anything. With 38 being open, they got it open just in time for geese season, because they try and get open before Thanksgiving, which is next week. So they really hustled. And thank you, Caltrans and contractors. And who else was up here? CHP was up here, man, and the checkpoints, and the forestry was doing. They were checking stuff out. And Hart Bar, the gates closed. It's always closed in the winter, so you can't get in there. What else would be open then? I think that's it. Seven Oaks is still closed. The Residence, I'll have to ask when I come back. I'll see if I can't see anybody. I'll try and stop and see Bob or somebody from Seven Oaks. But Seven Oaks, the Middle Control Road, and the Glass Road to Seven Oaks Road, I believe that is. They got the road drivable. They made it like a temp road over the creek with culverts, like a temp dirt bridge. And the places where the road collapsed going into Seven Oaks Road, they made like temporary dirt repairs, and they're supposedly gonna make that, pave it, make it a permanent repair. But last I heard, it was residents only. I'll have to double check that. I always look up here to see if there's any trash. A lot of hikers come out and just dump their trash right there. But that's the first time I've seen it clean, and I haven't been up in a while. I haven't been up 3 weeks. I've been trying to heal up a foot. I stepped on a lemon thorn. Man, it got infected, and then it got better. Then they found a little piece still in my foot, which got infected again. So I've been trying to, and it's right where, in the front of my foot where I step. So they call it offloading. You got to you can't be stepping on that front part. So they got a little funny looking, like elevated shoe thing so you don't step down on the front pad of your foot. But you got to walk like a penguin. So it feels nice to get out. I've been just trying to stay at the house and heal this foot up. Dang, that lemon tree thorn in my yard, that thorn was probably 2 inches long. Couldn't believe it. It went clear through my boot. My boot was like an inch thick, but it still got me. I'm debating on cutting that tree down. Here we're coming up to, that's the back road into Jenks Lake. It's locked, but you can walk down that if you want to fish down there after hours. Like Jenks Lake is closed for the season now. You can walk in from there. It's a shorter walk. You'll come out on the east side. Here's the parking lot for the South Fork of the Santa Ana. I don't see anybody. There's a vehicle. I was gonna say, usually there's a vehicle or two in here, but I only see one. There's usually more on the weekends. People come up and you got to have a permit to go into the wilderness, which isn't too far from here. It's forestry. I wanted to check these creeks. This is Frog Creek. This is the ones we were working on Frog Creek's up a little. Working on to feed into Jenks to get the lake level back up. Check this one. Yeah, Frog Creek was almost dry. Oh, was that up here 4 weeks ago? About a month ago. Missed my eggs up here. Going shack waggy, trying to stay off the foot. Whoa. Here's the other creek here. This creek was way down too. We were wondering if somebody was blocking the flume up above. Yeah, that's got a little bit more, but not much. We're wondering if somebody blocked the flume again. We think it's the fly fishermen. I think I saw one guy's post. This diverts off the South Fork of Santa Ana. It's been there for over 100 years. And the Bear Valley Mutual Water District, they own the water. And they've told Jenks Lake people, you can have all the water you want. But the fly fishermen want it all for themselves. and they don't want it taken out of the Santa Ana because I'm sure it takes a little bit of the flow out there of Santa Ana South Fork, so they go in and they block it with logs or rocks. They're just total Budinskis about it. I usually see deer up here. I'm looking, but I don't see any no deer yet. I haven't seen a bear up here in a while either. They usually hit these camps. They're dumpster diving at the camps and the campgrounds, but I haven't seen a bear up here either in a while. And when I hit, actually by fourth fall, I started smelling the fireplace smoke. It smells so good, the mountain air, and it's got that oak. It reminds me of home, of smelling that fireplace smoke, that oak. And somebody was barbecuing or grilling nearby Angelus Oaks, whatever it was, it smelled good. They had a smoker going or a grill. Bunch of water right there. Would that be nice to get a picture of the reflection of the oak trees? No deer. The deer are probably, they sense that pressure from the season. All of a sudden there's hundreds of guys walking around. They sense that, and my uncles taught me early on, watch the escape shoots, and the older guys out here taught me the same thing. Watch the saddles. If you're hunting, they're gonna when they feel the pressure, they're gonna go deeper and hide out more, and they have certain escape routes. They like the saddles between two ridges. There's certain places that they bail to, especially the older bucks. If you're after an older buck, a smarter buck, they disappear. But then the rut kicks in, and usually in middle October, November here, there's a main rut. Then sometimes there's a secondary rut. I was seeing there should be a lot of oak trees down here. This is East Flats. Yeah, look at the oaks. If you about the deer, they rut. When they're rutting, the bucks will chase the does all day. They get a doe that's in heat, they'll try and guard her. They'll try and keep her for themselves and wait for her to stand for them so they can mate. They can mount her and but the bucks get really stupid. They just, and the poor bucks, the does run them to death. I've seen bucks that could barely stand up. They've been chasing the does all day, and just, I guess it's instinct. They don't want to give up. I saw one giant jump a fence once, and he barely made it over, and the doe turned around and went right back over the fence. She was trying to lose him, and I thought, this buck ain't gonna make this second jump. He went up to the fence and he looked around like, why? He backed up and he cleared the fence. I'd have bet a paycheck he wasn't gonna make it, but he made it. Off he went chasing that doe. Yeah, there's a lot of oak over on this side. Oak, and I haven't seen too many sycamores. In Oak Glen, there's a lot of sycamores with the big leaves. If you want to play on the big leaves, right there at the preserve, Oak Glen Preserve, down by the children's forest, there's a ton of big sycamores in there. I mean, you could make like a waist-high pile of leaves there. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the camera or this video because I think we're at 24 minutes, 25. I think the checkpoint's down. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll do another video on the way out. See you.